Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Captain Fantastic, the 2016 movie that's up for the Best Actor statue at the Oscars this year for the performance given by the movie's lead, Viggo Mortensen, who absolutely is the anchor of this movie and makes it completely work. However, one of the things that I absolutely loved about this movie was I think that the casting across the board is just mind-bogglingly good. There are people in this movie that I have never seen before, or at least I don't remember seeing them, that play Viggo Mortensen's kids. He has like 5 or 6 kids. I can't remember exactly how many, but they're all really, really good in the movie. They all give really unique performances. Every single character in this movie is so completely fleshed out. It's incredible. For those of you who don't know what this movie is about, and I knew nothing about it going into it, basically Viggo Mortensen plays the father of a bunch of kids, and he is bringing up his children in a very unorthodox style. So instead of living in a house and going to school and that kind of thing, they basically live in like an RV or a bus or what have you, and they live off the land, and they don't go to school, but he home teaches them, and like there's moments in the movie where the kids are spouting off things that they know that most adults don't know, but at the same time, because of their lack of involvement in society, they're very innocent or ignorant of a lot of the social basically a lot of society. So when they do end up leaving their little spot and going out in the world because of something that happens, and when they come across other people, they don't really know how to deal with them, and they're very awkward, or they're very uninterested in them in some cases. Like I'll warn you for right now, there is a scene of full frontal male nudity with Viggo Mortensen where he's just standing there in the nude, and this couple goes by, he's just like, hey, it's just the human body, and then like you see in other scenes where his kids walking around doing the same thing and freaking people out, that kind of thing. And they're very unique characters. And the thing about it is that I think is really cool too is, despite the fact that they all have a very static upbringing, all their upbringings are very similar. They all have lived off of the land and not been around people. All the characters kind of come across as being their own little unique figures, and I think a lot of that has to do with the way the characters are written. They're written in a way that basically it comes across like he treats all of them differently, and he expects that he tries to teach them a lot of the same things, but he's like, there's lots of moments in the movie where you see that he's very open to their ideas, or at least he speaks about being open, even if he kind of most of the time throughout the movie very quickly just takes them by the wayside and doesn't pay much attention to them, because they're not able to verbalize their arguments as well as he can, which is as obviously as the parent and as the adult, he has an unfair advantage in that arena. But all the characters are extremely well written. The story is really, really good. There's other actors in the movie too that once they kind of leave their little area, you come across people like Catherine Hahn, Steve Zahn, and Frank Langella, and Misty Pyle. All of them are all kind of character actors, like not necessarily celebrities by any stretch of the imagination, but there's several faces that you'll recognize, and all of them are really good in it as well. Like there's a moment where he goes and his family goes and eats with another family. The parents are Catherine Hahn and Steve Zahn, and to see the way that they their family is juxtaposed is just really, really cool. And by the end of the movie, it's very affecting. You really, really care about everybody, especially all the kids, and even Viggo Mortensen's character definitely very, very much. And the place that the movie ends off on is it's very earned, and it definitely comes across as being a very realistic finale for people like this, where maybe some of them, once they've been kind of out there a bit more, may have more of an interest in becoming a bit more a part of society, but the same time, they can't completely conform either. And I just think this movie is extremely expertly shot, written, and acted, and I definitely think this is a movie that is worth it to watch for somebody who is a fan of indie films. I think it was just everything about it was extremely well done. So those are my thoughts on Captain Fantastic. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen it, what you thought of it, if you found the characters as compelling as I did, if you did see it, and if you didn't, let me know even if you've heard of this movie, because aside from being up for Oscars, I don't think that word has gotten around it too much. I do follow some channels that just talk about movies, so I'd heard very good things about it before, but I recognize that a lot of people don't follow the same kind of channels that I do. That I call myself Matthew Movies because I'm pretty passionate about film. So I'm just curious to see if other people even knew this movie existed. And other than that, please hit that like button. It does awesome things for my channel. And please subscribe if you're new here, and hit that notification button if you haven't yet. I mean, I love talking to you guys about movies, and the more you guys come back to check out my videos and hit me up in the comment section, the more fun it is for me and hopefully for you. So other than that, have yourself a nice day.